is messing everything up already. She's ruining Star Wars before Star Wars can even get a chance to be ruined. V is already messing up Star Wars. Hey, what's going on? And V, we're reacting to a thing. What's the thing you're gonna see? It's the Star Wars thing. We got two scissor reels. Two sizzle reels.
There it is.
We'll be reacting to the Star Wars Andor sizzle reel and then the Bad Batch sizzle reel of the new shows that we know that are coming up and they have footage from. At least we think they've got at least enough for a sizzle reel. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to discuss all the upcoming Star Wars TV shows and speculate on what's going on. We're going to discuss the last episode. In case you weren't able to see our reaction and review to that, we will discuss our thoughts on it as well here. But yeah, we're going to get started soon momentarily. V, why don't you buy me some time? Well, I checked the vitals of the show and talked to them about what we're going to do.
Yep.
That was great. That was a great one. Throwing it to you, V.
In the description below, we have some links to some fundraisers for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as links to our Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, we have some exciting news to go over. We touched on it a little bit in our Mando stream. But
yes.
We're going to go a little bit more into detail. I was just super excited, and I wanted to talk about it, so we're going to go more in detail.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Today.
Yes. But we're also going to discuss other things as well related to other different shows coming up.
Hi, Nate.
Oh, great. Nate is here. Perfect. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for being here. We appreciate. Keep it going, V. Keep it going. Keep the energy going, V.
Oh.
V. V. Don't panic.
I'm panicking.
She's panicking again.
I'm panicking.
Why are you panicking?
I don't know.
We know these people.
I'm not actually.
These people are our friends. Nate's our friend. They're all nerds like us. You're panicking. Why do you always panic? Snap out of it. We're going to get right to this thing in a few minutes. Sorry about the wait. I don't know why you can't just have fun and enjoy yourself. What are you looking up, by the way? All the shows?
Yeah, with hopefully some details about them.
Oh, good. Perfect. All right, I think... V panic, says Nate. No, don't, V.
I wasn't panicking. I was kidding.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Well, not yet. We're gonna wait a sec till we get going. So, super excited about everything that's gonna be coming up. Bad Batch. Look at all the other shows that are popping up. We got Star Wars Visions, Ahsoka, Rangers of the Republic. We got Andor, clearly. Mentioned Bad Batch before. We're going to be doing 2 of the sizzle reels that came from... It was the Disney shareholders meeting? Is that what it was?
Disney investors.
The Disney investors, yeah. So we're going to be checking out what they got going momentarily.
Oh, there's one show missing.
Oh, there's one missing from there?
There's 2 shows missing.
There's 2 shows missing.
There's 2 shows missing.
Are they Star Wars related shows?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, not good, bad, but still. It's what I found on the internet.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's just what I found and I put it up on the thing.
There's one that I'm actually really excited about because even though I know nothing about it, I'm under the impression from the description that Kathleen Kennedy gave that it's going to be from the perspective of the dark side, which we haven't
seen before. No, we haven't.
What was the name of it?
All right, we're about ready to get to things.
Oh, the Acolyte.
Oh,
that's
the
one
Acolyte.
Of the ones that's
okay.
Missing.
Well, we'll discuss all the other ones that are coming up. But as you can see in our little PowerPoint presentation that we've made for you, that we've got plenty of other shows coming for Star Wars, but the 2 sizzle reels. So we're going to discuss Andor first, and then the Bad Batch. Perfect timing. And we'll give each one enough time to sort of discuss our thoughts on it. Oh my God! And then I hate you. And then. What else? Sorry, I thought you were yawning, but then it was something other than a yawn, and then I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
You should feel bad.
What's in the description below, V? Since we've gotten... Oh, you already did that?
I already did that.
Oh, you're smart and good at what you do. Yes. Okay, so let's get to the thing, shall we?
Yeah.
The first one is Andor, not the Bad Batch, but you can see it here. Rangers of the Republic I'm curious about. We know what's going on with Rogue Squadron. I think all the ones that are in this little window here are what's coming up more immediately, and I think the other two shows might be down the road a little bit, quite possibly.
Most of them are between 2022 and 2023.
And Rian Johnson, by the way, is still getting his trilogy. He's still getting a trilogy. That's been confirmed. So Rian Johnson's still doing his trilogy.
Just because it was confirmed does not mean it is happening.
Oh, please. All right, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Grandma streams, it's V, and she's streaming when she streams, it's V. Here we go. We're reacting to Andor first.
Yeah.
3, 2...
Finn.
Oh, okay. Is this from...
Everything I did for the rebellion. Rogue One, in many ways, it's a film that connected new audiences with the oldest fans. It was a bittersweet feeling, in the premiere, knowing that it was just one film.
Oh, there's Alan Tudyk and.
But then magic happens, right? As you can see, we're getting ready. We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show. I'm really excited having the chance to explore Cassian. It's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much.
The enormity of this is like doing a big feature film.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
Oh my God!
12 episodes.
Did you enjoy it?
It's
Cassian Andor.
Named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people. A lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would have filmed. There is no difference in our approach.
Every creature and droid that we've been building has the same care, level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
Oh, there's that
tons
dome.
of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
Oh, wow. Oh, this looks cool. Nice, okay. Andor, not Endor, but Andor. Original series. Yep, on the plus. We're calling it the plus because we're cool with it. We're cool with the plus. We're down with the plus. So, yeah, what were you going to say? I didn't want to...
Oh, this is just about kind of all the Star Wars shows in general. Do you think because the concept art bit was such a hit in Mandalorian that they're going to do that with most of their Star Wars shows now? Like during the credits? Because they made a big deal of showing us the concept art in the sizzle reel.
Right. Well, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you. From Andor, I'm very confused about it because, well, I mean, hot take time? Are we doing a hot take time? Can we do hot takes? Hot take time. I'm kind of bummed about Rogue One because there was an alternate ending they shot where most of them survived. And if they had done that, or at least if some of them had survived, like the idea was that Jyn Erso and Cassian survived, and I think K2S, I think like 3 of them survived. I think it was the main 3 in the original ending. And I guess they reshot that. There's a bunch of original stuff that they had shot and that they redid and everything. So it's difficult to say currently.
Well, did we see the bodies?
About what?
Did we see bodies?
No, we didn't.
Then it doesn't matter anyway.
No, because
Star Wars logic.
Star Wars logic.
Movie logic in general. If you don't see a body, they can come back.
Man.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that's a really good point.
No worries.
That is Star Wars logic in general. Man, okay, so, but the thing is, I personally, and I'm gonna get hot take, I did not find Rogue One to be, it was great, but this is a prequel series that is following Cassian, before he becomes the Rogue One guy. But this is before Rogue One, because he dies. The idea is they're saying they all die at the end. That's the sad thing, is that it's a tragedy, and the whole point is that tragedy is what fueled getting the plans to Leia. And everything, and that was where they talked about great losses, and this was supposed to be the drama they filmed about the great losses and about how, right, so that's what Rogue One was supposed to be. But this isn't that. This is the stuff that happens before Rogue One about leading up to the rebellion and how Cassian was doing it. And I'm like, that's cool, but I'm not as excited about Cassian's story I wanted more Jyn. Maybe she's gonna be in it, but she doesn't meet Cassian until Rogue One. So I don't know if Jyn Erso's gonna be in it. I think it's just gonna be focusing on Cassian, and if that's the case, I am kind of bummed about that. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't really, unless there's something there with Cassian that's really, really cool. I'm personally not as in. I know that sounds really bad, but like I'm still going to watch every episode.
Which there must be.
I'm going to watch every single damn episode there is for Andor and what Cassian is up to. Oh yeah, Nate will be right back. No worries. Nate's been joining us. He's one of the official/unofficial mods. So we're trying to figure out. I am at least. I'm trying to figure out where this falls. Where does Cassian fall? Where does Andor fall? And I know it's in the same phase as Star Wars Rebels, which is cool because Star Wars Rebels was great. I loved Rebels. But it's not necessarily going to be Rebels. It's going to be Cassian and K2SO, which they're pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I love K2SO, Alan Tudyk. I love Cassian. I love Diego Luna. I'm just confused about why they would. Look, I'm sorry. I don't get it. Why are they doing it? Like, is that, I mean, I want to watch it. I'm going to watch it. But what stories are there to tell? I thought the big story for all these characters was Rogue One. Like, what do you feel? Like, can you explain to me where this is coming from so I can try and get, like, kind of an idea?
Well, clearly, and we've talked about this before, like, you asked if I had liked Rogue One, and I said I really liked Rogue One as the standalone movie that it was. I can understand why a lot of people didn't like it because it doesn't add to this, like, to the lore of the characters that we know and love.
Right.
But clearly, Cassian Andor as a character connected to enough people to warrant the show being made in the first place.
Really? Because I thought Jyn Erso was, like, the lead character. I mean, maybe there was some behind-the-scenes stuff going on where they're like, hey, actually, I have really cool stories to tell about Cassian that are left. Right? Like, I don't know what, but I'm like, but dude, I thought the coolest story they had was Rogue One, and that's why they made a movie out of it. I'm not, like, looking down entirely at all. I love the actor. I love Star Wars. I love that this is just before A New Hope and just before everything that we've seen. But I'm still kind of, like, not okay with some points of this. You know what I mean?
Well, something that might be interesting, and I don't know if this will make you more tentative or less tentative about this show, but I wanted to look up who was directing, and it's Toby Haynes.
Okay, who's that?
Black Mirror.
Oh, so he did some Black Mirror. Okay, well, I mean, yay! I'm still not so, like, I'm more excited about it after watching the sizzle reel, but I think I'm gonna need a full-blown trailer before I can move forward.
That's fair.
Disney Lucasfilm didn't have much video to show. They showed the two sizzle reels, I believe, and then they talked about a bunch of stuff. Well,
they showed a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff, but not to, I think it was only to the investors, because when I was watching people watch the panel, other than these two trailers, they cut out for that time, but they have footage of, like, Lando and Obi-Wan and
there's gonna be a Lando show too that's coming up. So there's more. Even what's on the small card is what's on the slate immediately coming up within, like, the next 2 years, I believe.
Probably, yeah.
The other stuff is gonna be, like, within the next 5 years. But Bad Batch is basically done. They have and let's get to that, shall we? Let's talk about, speaking of the Bad Batch, let's get to that trawler. Let's go back into the Matrix goo. We're seeing ourselves in the Matrix. Wah.
I just want to mention that I haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels, so I'm going into this blind.
Okay. That works. 3, 2.
Fun.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
Tight. The animation's gotten so much better. Oh. This looks cool. These are like elite commandos during the Clone Wars. I think. Is it during Clone Wars?
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
Ooh.
This is 7, I think.
Right. Whoa, This looks really cool.
That was quite an impressive display.
Tarkin? That was Moff Tarkin. Well, Palpatine you saw earlier. Nice. Okay, the Bad Batch. I like how they did the Clone Wars, and then so the idea here, they're very much stating the obvious, right? Oh, we already saw this one, and it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks very good. No, so Bad Batch. Let's get to it, right? Immediately, right off the bat, I'm thinking, dude, strong Clone Wars vibes, obviously, right?
Yeah, I know
Super
enough
strong.
about the Clone Wars to know that this is directly related. My question is, though, because one thing I don't understand,
Right.
are they stormtroopers that
Stormtroopers?
I don't know.
They might be. Hey, the way they aim, right?
Are they stormtroopers that are going against the Empire, or are they stormtroopers that are fighting for the Empire? They just don't care about orders and rules.
I've never really heard of the Bad Batch. I've only heard about it because of this announcement. But we didn't get anything on story for this. We didn't get anything on characters. Like I think Captain Rex might be in this, and he's from Clone Wars
Wonder if it
and
says
Rebels.
anything.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's look up who's actually going to be in the Bad Batch. I'm really curious about that. And then what's really exciting is Obi-Wan. Obviously, Star Wars Visions. Now, what was Visions? Sorry, we'll talk about the other stuff after we need to discuss Bad Batch more. My fault. Sorry, I'm very excited about all the Star Wars stuff. Holy crap, you guys! We were gonna stream Cyberpunk again tonight for like the third time, but then we decided, well, we had to cover these these sizzle reels because any new Star Wars footage that we can get, even if it's concept art, anything we can get, we want to see it. Oh God, the reality. So, Bad Batch go against the Empire.
They go against the Empire.
They are they're doing like guerrilla warfare against the Empire, I guess, basically, which sounds pretty cool. So like this elite. So is it Captain Rex? Is this what I'm assuming Rex is? This is what his crew and he are getting up to in between everything.
Who's in the
Now
Bad
this, surprisingly, you'd think I'd be more excited about another live-action Star Wars TV show. I am. However, I'm a little bit more excited about the Bad Batch. And there's no competition. I'm going to watch all of them, and every single Star Wars show that comes out, I will watch every single episode. I'm already committed to that, and we're going to review almost every single one.
We have a lot coming.
Bad Batch might have to be like a whole season where we just sit down and like we'll binge watch. We'll wait till the whole season comes out, and then like we'll watch the whole thing until like the season finale. That's something we'll have to do that way. There's some other Star Wars animated shows we'd like to review that way as well, where we just sort of do like a season roundup. But Mando has been too good this season to not do every episode. And we will talk about Chapter 15 a little bit because we did see it. We did do a reaction review, but it's a brand new episode. It's fresh. A lot of people haven't seen it in other parts of the world, so they might be holding on to things just for now because of spoilers and whatnot, which is totally understandable. And so we are totally on board with what they got to do to be cool with like the people in the industry because we depend on the industry. So. Like, yeah, we understand. We get it, man. We get the deal. We get the ebb and flow of it, brosif. So anyway, sorry. What'd you find?
So, well, I found since the Bad Batch are all clones, all of the main characters are voiced by the same guy, D. Bradley Baker.
Okay, interesting.
Is he the only confirmed cast member?
I'm sure there's probably way more. And this is Bad Batch, right? Nice.
I'm looking at it right now.
And it's curious because this is the next logical step after Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Before, like, A New Hope.
He's the only one listed on IMDb.
Gross.
So they haven't confirmed any other cast members.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. What I kind of want to do is replay the Bad Batch trailer, but not, you know what I mean, but not like, we'll turn the audio down, we'll just play it and see what's going on with it, but I am curious. I do want to kind of rewatch things with that, so let's go back to Andor first, and we'll check out what's going on with the Andor sizzle reel. We'll kind of watch it. We'll take the audio part off. And we're just gonna... We're gonna go back and we're gonna kind of analyze it. We're gonna speculate a bit as we watch. This is from Rogue One, clearly.
Yeah.
These are Rogue One. There's Jyn. I want a show about Jyn Erso, because she did some cool stuff in between, and she had a kyber crystal on her neck, and that was like, there's a whole thing going on. Now, what are we seeing here with when we look at the concept art that comes up, what are we going to be seeing here when we check that out? Because there's going to be some interesting stuff going on.
Well, there was clearly some cool battles happening.
Right.
That's really all I remember off the top of my head.
Okay. There's, yep, they're doing choreography, everyone's got their mask on. Good. Everyone's being safe. This looks like some footage from the show. This is show footage, right? Yeah, yep, that's from the show. Okay. There's some new stuff. Diego Luna doesn't really age.
He doesn't.
So it's hard to tell. A lot of movie stars nowadays don't age anymore. It's kind of a new thing they have. Oh, look at the cool yellow jacket. Sorry, it's one of my favorites. Love all the practical effects. Love what's going on with the consistency of everything. They've got a well-oiled machine for the Star Wars TV series. It seems after Mando came in and kind of set the groundwork for everything. Now they're just off. Now they're off. Now they're up and running. Now that they got Mando going, they figured out how to do it with that dome and superimposing things, and then they're able to build sets fairly easily because it's Disney and they have the money. They're able to get. I love this. At any point, tell me to freeze.
Well, can you go back? There was a
Sure.
there was a scene of a set. So when you get to like an all white set, I love that.
Oh my
I love
god!
That.
What the hell is he? Is this it? Is this what you're talking
No,
about?
no, it's
further back.
Further back. It's like an all white set.
That looks cool. They're going over battle strategy
Yeah,
here. I wonder who that
that does
character
look cool.
is. This one? V, you're not helping me here.
Yeah,
Like these
just
are
let
all
me
the
do it.
ones. No, here, look, stop. V, watch. All
No,
right.
I wasn't talking about concept art.
What were we talking about?
It was a shot of a set.
Okay.
So I can do it.
Where is it? Here?
No.
Okay. Here you go. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Go ahead and select it, and don't be such a dramatic little baby. You're a baby whiner baby about it. Whiner little baby.
This one.
Baby whiner.
It's hard to tell when it's not all painted, but tell me, does this look like Cloud City?
That is so vague. I don't know what the hell that looks like. That could be from the prequels for all I know. That could be anything.
I
It's a
don't know
corridor
why,
in Star
For some
Wars.
reason, I thought it looked like a Cloud City.
All right.
set.
Well, anyway, other than that, it might be Bespin. It might be Cloud City. We don't know. We don't know. Let's get back to
speculating, right? That's
let's
what
get
this
back
whole
to
thing
the
is about.
I know, I got it, but I don't know what that is. I like that. This is more coherent to me. Who the hell is this lady, and why is she pointing? Is she a Jedi? Is she rebel? Where are they? What's he wearing? He's wearing like a tunic. And then look at this. What are they up to? They're up to something. And then there's some guy on a speeder with him. First of all, the speeder stuff looks really fun. What else we got? And then, the Imperial stockyards, it seems, where they're building stuff. Building the ships to go out. Or rebellion, no. Yep, love this shot.
Sabotage, maybe?
Sabotage. Don't know what this is. Does this look like they have people working in pods? Like, these look like cubicles,
yeah,
right?
That's what I was going to say. It's Imperial office.
Yeah, and then there he is. Cool shot of Diego Luna.
About to
hiding
take out some stormtroopers.
Hiding from the stormtroopers and stuff. Nice. Okay. I'm down for this. I'm down for this. What was the other one? Oh yeah, now let's go back through Bad Batch and let's see what's going on with that sizzle reel again. So we're gonna go through Bad Batch now. We're gonna kind of go by scene because this had more of a trailer, more footage because it's almost done. So is that the Bad Batch at the very beginning?
Yes.
That's them, huh? Let's get back and
And
see
they're
if-
all
if
voiced by the
Rex-
same person.
Well, yeah.
Because they're all clones.
Are they clones?
Yeah, they're all clones.
Wow. Are they? They don't look like clones.
They are.
That guy doesn't look like the other guys. They don't look alike.
Yeah, but they're clones.
No, you're wrong. I think you're wrong. No, you're probably right. They just don't look like... Oh, I love even the animated Star Wars planets are all consistent with like the way they film space. Who is the Kurt Russell looking guy? Because this looks like Snake Plissken or something from Escape from New York. He looks like Kurt Russell. I hope they based his character off of Kurt Russell from the 80s action movies, because this looks way too cool. Nice.
Clone Sergeant Hunter.
Look at that! Is that a laser whip? A light whip? Kinky. Sorry.
Crossover Wonder Woman confirmed.
Ew. Is he bad? He's a bad guy. Karate kick.
Clone Sergeant Hunter, a Rambo-esque character and the leader of the Bad Batch, whose mutations have given him enhanced senses.
Rambo.
Interesting.
Rambo.
Very much so.
He looks like Rambo.
Cool.
Looks just like John Rambo. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can get from this. There's so much here. It doesn't happen until like oh, there we go. There's Palpatine in his old red hood before he took the black hood on. And then at the very end of the series, he had a red and black hood. So he mixed them up at the end, which was fancy, I guess.
The Red Hood. DC crossover confirmed.
Little Red Hood.
I stand by it.
Who was that lady?
I don't
she
know.
looked like an assassin lady that worked with Cassian, I think. Not assassin lady, but one of the intel people. Flame troopers.
Whoa.
So the Bad Batch are... There she is. That's probably the lady that we see in the meeting room with the face mask on, who's like... She probably takes it off in that meeting. Who's this guy?
Maybe.
Is he a Jedi? He might be a Jedi. Everyone's a Jedi or something. Well, it doesn't seem like they're focusing much because Order 66 happens, so if there are any Jedi left, they're hiding. So they're not going to be, like, running around in the Bad Batch. Besides, Obi-Wan's getting his own TV show.
Yep.
These guys might run into Obi-Wan. And then, of course, Tarkin. Grand Moff Tarkin shows up. Because, you know, he's not... New Hope hasn't happened yet. And then it says Clone Wars. I love this burning into the Bad Batch.
That's really cool.
And the idea of these guys being a sort of rogue, sort of almost like guerrilla style group of dudes, clone dudes, group of clone dudes fighting in pre-Empire times. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
There's so many good ideas coming from this. So many fun things. If we had to like sit down and actually rate what we've seen, which is hard because they're sizzle reels, so it's more speculation. It's hard. I don't want to pick one that I'm more excited for, so let's rate it based on excitement, anticipation, because we can't rate much else, right? Bad Batch we might be able to give a little bit more credence to because we saw more of plot, not so much plot, but more character stuff. We saw more setup. There's more setup, like world building.
No, I say we do it based on excitement because I think you and I are going to disagree.
Okay, yeah. Well, what's your excitement? So we'll start chronologically with what we start. My hair. What we started with chronologically. So we start with first. Andor. Where do we stand on Andor? The Cassian Andor prequel series that takes place before Rogue One.
I'm more excited for Andor than I am for the Bad Batch. Only because I haven't watched the animated series.
Yeah.
So
I can get that.
And they've been doing so well with the live action.
I can totally understand that. That makes sense to me. If you haven't seen the other animated series, then it's kind of hard to be all like, oh, I'm so down for this animated series that is connected to other animated series that I've never seen. Yeah, okay, good point.
Villains are always my favorite characters. So if they're going to be more like anti-heroes, then I'm super excited for it, but definitely more excited for Andor than.
Oh yeah, I can see why. The Andor looks good. It really does. But what I'm really excited about for Andor is all the other characters he's going to run into. I'm not necessarily... Because I need to spend more time... My hair is just doing all... I need to spend more time with Cassian. I need to spend more time with K2SO in order to care about these characters. And if this TV show is where we need to go to do that, then... Okay, yeah, then I'll do that. Then that's perfect for what a TV show is. You can take the time to explore that and build it. And maybe by the end of the show, or even by the beginning of it, I'll care more about Cassian Andor. I'm sorry that I'm having trouble not right now, but I don't know. It was more about... It was the Jyn Erso show before, and now it's not. And I'm like... Anyway, it's not bad. I'm going to get used to it. So my excitement level, so out of 5 things, my excitement level... I'm gonna say it's a 4 for Andor. It's 4 out of 5.
That's
I'm still
fair.
very excited, but I'm hesitant because it's a character I'm not 100% invested in, but I'm hoping to be, and I'm willing, and I'm open to it.
I also adore Diego Luna.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's great.
I'm biased.
He's great. Diego Luna's great. Pretty great.
He's fantastic.
So where do you stand on, what did you say for Andor?
Oh, I didn't give it a rating. I just
Out of
said
5
I was more
things.
excited. 5.
5 total, so you're more excited. So now Bad Batch, where do we stand on Bad Batch and our excitement level?
Like I said, just because I am not as well versed in the source material,
Right.
outside of what I know, like culturally, 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Whoa, very not excited for you. I'm a little bit more excited, but only a 4.5. Nothing has been getting a full-on 5 things out of 5 things for me because Bad Batch is animated. It doesn't really have a lot of, like, I liked Rebels because of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll get some cool characters in Bad Batch that I'll love too, but I don't know anything about it. The more I know about both of these, the more I'll care about them as time goes by. But currently I'm still very excited because they're Star Wars. I love Star Wars. The more Star Wars, the better. I support it. I'm a Star Wars fan. So, I'm a Star whore.
Oh, God.
I'm a Star whore for Star Wars. Sorry, gross. Anyway,
Okay.
let's end the thing with our excitement totals. Oh yeah, and let's discuss so ending up with the other new shows that are coming. What are the other new shows?
So...
And we have some here. Kenobi, that's obvious.
They had a huge announcement for Kenobi, which I will repeat once again, and that is that Hayden Christensen is coming back to play Darth Vader.
Yep.
So that's super exciting.
Yep.
Kathleen Kennedy, sometimes you have to really, really, really pay attention to the way they phrase things in these announcements, because that could be something really significant. And she said, and I quote, that it is the rematch of the century.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to everything. Even if I'm not really 100%, I'm still looking forward to it. Because before it was just animated, and before animated it was only books and video games. That's how desperate we were. We're like, write a book and I'll read it. Make a game and I'll play it. I need Star Wars. Like, there's no movies and TV and it sucks. But now there is plenty. So I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna watch any of this stuff. So as trailers come, we will watch them, and as things come by, we'll watch them. And hopefully, if we can't get our live reaction and review to Chapter 15 of The Mandalorian Season 2 up, then we'll do a a commentary of it before the next one comes out. Otherwise, we'll try and get that one up. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're done now. Sorry, but what were you gonna say?
Oh, never mind.
No, what were you gonna say? After that, we'll wrap it up after that. Sorry.
I was just gonna address one of the shows that we didn't talk about that I'm really excited about is, which I believe is gonna be live action, is, what's it called?
You sound very excited about it if you don't remember it.
You know what?
And you're jamming me up on trying to end this thing in a timely manner by saying, hold on, I'm gonna talk about a show I really want to look forward to. I'm like, I know you do. But I thought we were... What are you doing?
The Acolyte.
Oh my god, and what's The Acolyte about?
The Acolyte is about the dark force wielders in the time of the High Republic.
So, 5 or 10 years from now, we're going to get a movie?
TV show.
5 or 10... Because it's not announced up here. Up front, we're not getting that show. We've got 5 to 6 other shows to get to before we even probably get to The Acolyte. So I'm looking forward to that within 10 years. But right now, I'm talking about the most immediate things that we're looking forward to. And I get it. The Acolyte's going to be the first dark side story, and I'm really grateful for that. But it's coming in 10 years. The other things that we're seeing right now are in the next 2. That's doable for me. I can be excited about these things now because I'm like, oh, in 2 years, yeah, I can see. But in 5 years, 10 years, The Acolyte might not even happen. Like, they may completely, and not even The Acolyte, but like Rian Johnson's trilogy, that's something we could also talk about, that might not even happen because of all the other movies. We got Taika Waititi movie, we got, who else?
Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins movie, Rogue Squadron, and that, as far as movies go, the most immediate movie is Rogue Squadron. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't know how they're going to do it. So, we'll see. We'll see about all this stuff, but yeah, we're done now. Sorry, we've gone at length, both of us. about Star Wars for the last few days. I think we can take a little bit of a break, but we'll keep doing reactions. We'll keep doing Cyberpunk playthroughs. We'll keep doing Valhalla, and our schedule is on. Oh, sorry. In the description, V. What's that?
In the description below, we have some links for some fundraisers for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as links to Instagram and Twitter.
And we'll keep doing the show, and we'll keep backing to you. That's not a real phrase. Sorry, I keep saying that. But thank you for being here, and we'll see you on the next time and on the next Flippy Floppy. What? Why did I say Flippy Floppy? I said on the next Flippy Floppy? And why is it when I select things, it won't open the things that I select? I'm trying to raise the music. Oh.